development of its staff. A breakdown of the figure, according to TADISA, indicates that 55 deputy directors on grade level 16 were promoted to the rank of director on grade level 17, while 54 assistant directors on grade level 15 were promoted to deputy director cadre on grade level 16, among others. According to the statement by the National Commission and Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumeko, on Wednesday, the decision follows a directive from the federal government via a circular issued on July 27, 2023. The directive mandated all directors with 8 years or more of service to retire from the public sector. Now, the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, had called on the federal government to declare a day of national mourning on the recent killings in Plateau State. It also said it was embarrassing that no one has been arrested in connection with the recent killings in Plateau State. Newsmen reported earlier that about 195 persons were killed in a Christmas Eve attack in 17 villages in Barkin-Ladi, Mango, and Bokos local government areas of the state. The attacks had also displaced over 10,000 persons, many of whom were presently camped in churches, mosques, schools, and private residences. Reacting to the incident in a statement made available to newsmen, the students' body said they are saddened by the news of tens of worshippers who were brutally murdered in cold blood by bloodthirsty gunmen in Plateau State. NANS said it also found it disturbing that no concrete step has been taken by the government to honor the memories of those that were killed. In the latest development, days after the deadly Christmas Day attacks on Bokos, yet another community came under attack in the same local government on Thursday night. Reacting to the event, Transition Committee Chairman of Bokos, Monday Kasa, disclosed that marauders attacked the community at night, burning and destroying homes. Kasa explained that no death was recorded due to the timely intervention of security personnel. We'll take a short break now, and while we come back, we'll bring you business news. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now to business news. The National Bureau of Statistics says prices of beef, rice, beans, tomato, and other food items increased in November. Average price of 1 kilogram of boneless beef increased by 29.61% from 2,337.46 naira recorded in November 2022 to 3,029 naira in November 2023. It added that the average price of 1 kilogram of local rice increased by 73.16% on a year-on-year basis from 500 naira recorded in November 2022 to 867 naira in November 2023. Average price of 1 kilogram of brown beans increased by 44.99% on a year-on-year basis from 578 naira in November 2022 to 838 naira in November 2023, the MBS added. Average price of 1 kilogram of tomato increased by 66.69% on a year-on-year basis from 455 naira in November 2022 to 758 naira in November 2023, it stated. On state profile analysis, the report showed that the highest average price of 1 kilogram of boneless beef was recorded in Anambra at 3,850 naira, while the lowest price was recorded in Yobe at 2,533 naira. The MBS stated that Lagos recorded the highest average price of 1 kilogram of local rice at 1,122 naira, while the lowest was recorded in Kebbi at 688 naira. You're watching Biscon TV News. Coming up next is foreign news. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now to foreign news. Maine's top election official has ruled that Donald Trump cannot run for president next year in the state, citing a constitutional insurrection clause. Secretary of State Shana Bellows said Mr. Trump was not eligible because of his actions leading up to the U.S. Capitol riot in 2021. Maine now joins Colorado as the two states to ban Mr. Trump from the ballot. The decisions increase pressure on the U.S. Supreme Court to weigh in. Colorado votes reliably Democratic. However, Maine is more politically competitive and would be more significant for Mr. Trump, the Republican frontrunner, to lose. The Trump campaign has already said it will lodge an appeal in the state courts against the Maine ruling to take effect while the legal process plays out. Hours after Maine's decision, California, America's most populous state, announced that Mr. Trump would remain on the Republican primary ballots there. Courts in other states, including Michigan and Minnesota, have also recently dismissed efforts to block Mr. Trump from running as a candidate. You're still watching the News Hour on Biscon Television. Coming up next is Sports News. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now to the world of sport. According to the Confederation of African Football, Nigeria ranks 4th in terms of tickets purchased ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast next year. The 34th edition of the AFCON has been slated to host January 13 to February 11, 2024, across 5 cities on the south coast of West Africa. Ticket sales for Nigeria are among the top 5 on the continent, says CAF. According to the data on the football governing body's social media page, a total of 12,544 tickets have been purchased by the country. The host nation, Ivory Coast, leads the pack with a formidable 32,307 tickets sold, closely followed by Guinea-Bissau, 28,614, and Equatorial Guinea, 16,237, in second and third places, respectively. Champions Senegal completed the top 5 in the number of tickets purchased, with 10,959 figures. Coincidentally, Ivory Coast, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, and Nigeria, who are leading countries in tickets purchased, are all paired in Group A. Coming up next is entertainment news. We'll bring you details shortly. Welcome back. Now to entertainment news. The Lagos State Police Command has said it will not do guesswork in the investigation of the death of singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. The State Police Public Relations Officer Benjamin Hundeyin, in an interview with newsmen, reiterated that the command had not received the report of the autopsy conducted on Mohbad from the pathologists. Hundeyin was responding to the demands of a civil society organization, the Take It Back movement, who during a press conference in Ikeja, Lagos, sought the conclusion of the investigation into Mohbad's case. The organization also feared that prolonged delay in the probe was capable of exposing Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, and child, Liam, to several attacks like cyberbullying, cyberstalking, organized malicious campaigns against their persons, and even physical harassment, alleging that this was the same fate Mohbad suffered while he was alive. Reacting when contacted by newsmen, police spokesman Hundeyin said they are not the pathologist who carried out the autopsy. And that's it for now on the News Hour on Biscon Television, compiled and produced by Tomiloba Abolari. I'm Stella Opara. Thank you for watching.
Your Excellencies, announcing the arrival of the chief celebrants, the former governor of Benue State, distinguished senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a one-time minister in this great nation, and now by the mercies of God, the secretary to the government of the Federation. Put your hands together for His Excellency, Dr. George Ibebe Akumedado. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. That's our celebrant. We welcome you very warmly.
In tow is his very amiable wife, Her Excellency Mommy Regina Akume, the distinguished honorable representing Okotapa constituency, the Mommy General of Benue State. A round of applause for them, please.
I'd like to welcome you very much, the Minister of Water Resources. And we will recognize him in the course of the program. In the meantime, let's remain standing as we take the national anthem, please.
Of the earth, not just in Nigeria, that it has pleased the Almighty to so honor our friend, our brother, our leader, Dr. George Akume,